Can this be real life, or did we just have a tooth pulled?
It's, I guess you're talking about the world of wrestling.
Yes.
It's nonstop crazy things happening everywhere. It's, 40 years after the big shakeup, there's a big shakeup like never before, and it's affecting seemingly everyone in the business. Every company has people being wiped out over the last few years.
They're erasing. You get the out of here. And that's the thing. Vince obviously didn't still hold power, but as we mentioned on the drive-thru, he's gone now, probably never to darken the doorstep again.
He doesn't
just chronologically.
He doesn't give up.
He's not going to live long enough to figure out. And then, like we said, with TNA/Impact, Scott DeBoer, Rossi over in Japan, and I don't know I guess technically the only person that could fire Tony Khan would be his father, right? In effect, if his father said, when Ole came into the TV station that day in Atlanta in '83 and told us all, don't do this anymore, closed the whole territory.
If his father took away the checkbook, AEW is closed.
So, and it would take a while yet because they've still got money coming in. They got the rights fees and everything. So it could be like that, the TNA situation where when mom and dad cut Dixie off, they struggled along for a few years, owing more and more money or cutting more and more expenses or begging more and more people to fucking do more and more things. But finally, they hit the wall and all that shit took place. So, but is he going to try? He being Tony Khan, too many pronouns, pal. Is he going to try to do anything about the fact that the WWE is running away with all the publicity, positive and negative and indifferent, that their business is booming, that everybody's talking about it, that everybody's debating what's going on, and everybody's got an opinion? And meanwhile, he's putting on television programs like he did this past Wednesday night, February the 7th, where for the kind of people who like that kind of thing, that's the kind of thing those people like. And nothing else makes a lick of fucking sense.
There was a question in there somewhere, but then you kept going.
Yes, and you should have answered it while you had the chance. Nobody's talking about this company anymore, except occasionally when somebody falls on their head, because these television shows have just degenerated into meaningless meanderings of indie wrestling that we called the upshot of this whole episode, a month ago? We said he's going to fuck around and make this a fucking three-way. And wouldn't you know who won the pony? And Swerve and fucking Page, they've had a reverse program. And the fucking, the whole 9 yards, it's just a malaise. It's a zombie program at this point, just appealing to the same people that tune in because they feel like they need to.
To answer your earlier question, I guess my question for you would be, if AEW had things going pretty well right now, if they had buzz for anything they were doing right now, other than just like the debuts of people or the goodbyes for people, wouldn't they still be swallowed up by everything that's happening with WWE? It's too big right now.
Oh, yeah, but at least they'd be putting up a fight instead of rolling over and allowing themselves to be used as a doormat, because Tony thinks this shit is good. And that's nobody's over. No issue is over. We've talked about it. And then the Buckaroos come out. And did you see somebody on Twitter, don't want to get anybody in trouble, but somebody on Twitter tweeted out a picture of them in their blood-stained white outfits and made it an advertisement for a Halloween tampon commercial, or costume, rather. The two pussies included in photo.
I saw someone post it next to the photo of you from '88 saying it must have been a tribute to you to wear the white outfits, although it wasn't their blood on the outfits.
Well, and besides that, mine was an homage to goddamn great baby faces or heels that had turned babyface, or baby faces that had gotten juice in days gone by wearing white. Make sure you could see it. It's not new, but obviously, it's definitely wasn't their idea. But that's the point. Is it's bad indie wrestling. Most people that they have that we might be interested in are injured, and they manage to neuter or spay, depending on the genre of same, the people that we might care about.